The story of Nobita and Nobi, the robotic cat Doraemon, and their adventures has become an integral part of popular culture, not only in Japan, but around the world. The pages of the manga and the episodes of the anime are not just for entertainment, but also contain deep lessons about life, friendship, creativity, and responsibility. However, there is an interesting and more complex theory hidden in these stories. Nobita's family is part of a large experiment. In this video, we will delve into this theory, examining it from various angles. The theory that Nobita's family is part of a large experiment offers fresh perspectives and challenges the traditional understanding of the Doraemon story. Hello, dreamers. Welcome back to the Theory Hub, where we talk to you about things that probably won't happen, but at least it's interesting. I'm Lander, and today we're going to explore the hypothesis. Is the Nobi family part of a social rehabilitation project? Part 1. Background of the theory. The theory about Nobita's family being part of an experiment is not something easy to imagine initially. We usually see Doraemon, a robotic cat from the future, being sent to help Nobita overcome the daily challenges of life with high-tech gadgets. Nobita, a clumsy boy who often gets into trouble at school and in life, seems to need constant help from Doraemon. However, upon deeper inspection, there are many factors that make one question the existence of Doraemon and the involvement of Nobita's family in the events that unfold. Questions like, why was Doraemon sent to help Nobita? Who created Doraemon? And why does everything seem to happen in an orderly and arranged manner? These very questions lay the groundwork for the theory that Nobita and his family might be part of a carefully planned experiment. 1. The appearance and role of Doraemon. Doraemon is a unique character with a series of gadgets from the future that can solve almost every problem Nobita encounters. From simple gadgets like the translation bread to complex ones like the anywhere door or the shrinking torch, each gadget seems to be designed to help Nobita overcome a specific challenge. This raises the idea that the gadgets are not random, but carefully arranged to meet Nobita's needs. Moreover, Doraemon is sent from the future by Nobita's descendants to improve Nobita's current life to change the future. This indicates a clear plan and specific goal. Doraemon being designed to live with Nobita and help him through difficulties is not just about assistance, but could be part of an experiment to observe and influence Nobita's behavior. 2. Gadgets and Nobita's personal development. Doraemon's gadgets not only help Nobita solve immediate problems, but also promote his personal development. Nobita often faces the consequences of abusing the gadgets, which forces him to learn how to use them more responsibly. Each time this happens, Nobita learns important lessons about patience, responsibility, and independence. For example, when Nobita uses the anywhere door to escape trouble, he often faces more complex consequences in the future. This creates a cycle of learning and development, similar to a behavioral experiment to measure and adjust Nobita's reactions. 3. Nobita's family and society. Nobita's family and social environment also provide hints about the experimental theory. Nobita's parents, Tamako Nobi and Nobisuke Nobi, seem to play typical roles in teaching Nobita about responsibility and ethics, but they often lack real intervention when Nobita gets into trouble with Doraemon. The presence of supporting characters like Shizuka, Jian, and Tsuneo also contributes to the experiment, each playing a role as different factors in Nobita's development. The lack of intervention from parents and supporting characters can be understood as part of an overall plan to observe Nobita in various situations and measure how he reacts and adapts to the problems he faces. Part 2. Possible goals of the experiment. If we accept the theory that Nobita's family is part of a large experiment, then the next question would be, what is the goal of this experiment? It's not natural for the Time Patrol team to to easily allow a robot with godlike powers to return to the past and use those powers arbitrarily. As we have seen, Nobita and his friends have nearly destroyed the timeline numerous times. This makes him inadvertently a target for the Time Patrol team. But Nobita has never been noticed by them, simply because Nobita is a specimen in a government social experiment. There are several possible goals, each providing a different perspective on the events in the Doraemon story. 1. Study of personal and social development. A clear goal of the experiment could be the study of personal and social development. By observing Nobita and his interactions with Doraemon and the gadgets, those behind the experiment could learn about how people develop in different situations. This includes understanding how Nobita learns from mistakes, how he interacts with friends and family, and how he develops independence and responsibility. 2. Testing technologies and gadgets. Doraemon's gadgets, with their advanced technology and unique capabilities, could be part of an experiment to test and refine them in real-world situations. By using Nobita as a test subject, scientists or inventors could evaluate the effectiveness of each gadget, identify potential issues, and find ways to improve them. 3. Assessing the impact of technology on human life. Another aspect of the experiment could be assessing how technology can impact human life and behavior. Doraemon and his gadgets represent advanced technology, and Nobita's interaction with them provides valuable insights into how technology can support or cause problems in daily human life. 4. Study of the timeline and historical changes. Doraemon's presence from the future also suggests that part of the experiment could be a study of the timeline and the ability to change history. By sending Doraemon to the past to influence Nobita's life, those behind the experiment could observe and learn about how small changes in the past can affect the future. 5. Testing human behavior under minimal supervision and intervention. The experiment could also be a way to test human behavior when they know they are being observed and with minimal intervention. Nobita, although receiving help from Doraemon, often has to solve problems himself and learn from his experiences. This allows those behind the experiment to evaluate Nobita's level of independence and problem-solving ability without excessive intervention. Part 3. Impact on the main characters. 1. Impact on Nobita. Nobita is at the center of this experimental theory, and the impact on him is clear. Having Doraemon and the gadgets in his life has helped Nobita develop in many ways. He learns to face responsibility, understand the consequences of actions, and gradually becomes more confident. However, he also faces challenges from relying too much on Doraemon and the gadgets, which can cause dependency and lack of self-sufficiency in situations without help. 2. Impact on Nobita's family. Nobita's family, including his parents and surrounding relationships, also experiences the impact of Doraemon's presence and the gadgets. They may notice changes in Nobita's behavior and character and must adjust how they educate and support him. Family relationships can become more complicated with Doraemon's intervention, but can also become stronger as everyone learns to cooperate and understand each other better. 3. Impact on Doraemon. Doraemon, despite being a robot, also undergoes impact from this experiment. He has to learn to adapt to Nobita and the situations they encounter, develop emotional abilities, and a deeper understanding of humans. Doraemon's role is not just to support, but also to learn and adapt in a new environment. 4. Impact on the readers. This theory can also have a strong impact on readers, especially when they realize that Doraemon's stories are not just entertaining adventure, but also contain deep lessons about life, technology, and personal development. It encourages readers to think about how technology can impact their lives, as well as how they can develop through daily challenges and experiences. The theory that Nobita's family is part of a large experiment opens up a new and interesting perspective on the Doraemon story. It provides deep thoughts on personal development, technology, and how we interact with each other in an increasingly developed world. Despite encountering many rebuttals and considerations, this theory remains an interesting aspect to ponder over the stories we love. Ultimately, whether an experiment truly exists or not, the Doraemon story still provides valuable lessons and memorable entertainment for everyone. Nobita and Doraemon and their adventures continue to be a source of inspiration and joy, not just for children, but also for adults around the world. The greatest experiment that perhaps all of us go through is life, and the lessons we learn from it, with Doraemon as a symbol of support, friendship, and the ability to overcome all difficulties. And that's our entire theory about it. Is the Nobi family part of a social rehabilitation project? Don't forget to suggest to the Theory Hub about the topic we should do next. And I'm Lander, wishing you all a happy day.